I love this idea for a legend. They should make the target dummies a legend. 100%. That would be amazing. That would be so dope. I like how he also is set up as a Pathfinder. He's got the Bloodhound owl. That's not an owl. Like I said, this is the new Revenant leak that's possibly coming. Maybe. Let's take a gander, shall we? He hasn't had a rework, like I said, since like launch, so it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do. If it's true, this could be all fake news. I remember this trailer being fucking dope when it dropped.
So hot right now.
Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, and the big question surrounding Season 17 is, well, when are we getting Revenant Reborn? What's going to come when he releases? And actually, a developer let us know some insight on when we can actually expect this to come into the game and what it means for the future of, you know, that kind of content. We're also going to give out $45 today while we discuss this. All you got to do is...
Holy shit. Chat, I can buy a new tie with that sort of money. How do we do it? I need that money. Dude, I am broke.
Like, comment, subscribe, and a giveaway winner will be announced in tomorrow's video. Without further ado, let's talk about Revenant Reborn. So today we're going to talk about Revenant Reborn, and there's been a lot of rumors and stuff circulating about what his abilities and gameplay are, and I'm here to tell you that we've actually already seen them and what they were like in early playtests. Some of you might remember a legend that was leaked in Season 12 called Phantom.
I love this idea for a legend. They should make the target dummies a legend. 100%. That would be amazing. That would be so dope. I like how he also is set up as a Pathfinder. He's got the Bloodhound owl. That's not an owl. the crow. That's a raven. I was close. It flies.
A passive double jump, a tactical hook shot, and an ultimate void grenade. Now we did actually get to see the gameplay, and you can see it right here. You can see the tactical hook shot is pretty well done. Along with that, his ultimate is where he can go ahead and charge that grenade, and it puts him into the void. Now at the time, a lot of people thought this was actually going to be Fade from the mobile version of the game, because Fade was also put into the mobile game files as Phantom. However, they are not the same character whatsoever, other than sharing that ultimate and that code name. And the reason for this is pretty tricky actually, because when you look at the photo of the leaked legend list, you'll see Phantom, and right below that it says Agile Assassin. Now Fade's description actually says Phasing Punisher, and while the ultimate abilities are the same, remember these two dev teams work completely separately, and Respawn has gone in a recent interview and said that mobile legends will not be coming to the main game, so this is
yeah, we're not gonna put the mobile legends in the game. It's that whole scenario of like, bro, can I copy your homework? Trust me, I'll change it. They won't know I did it. They're just gonna take the cool ideas and be like, I will use that. But we're not copying. We're just gonna use some of those ideas into a new legend. It's smart. It's big brain.
Is not in fact Fade. This is Revenant Reborn. The assassin part there should be a pretty good hint for anyone else that's wondering. But on top of that, a playtester who actually originally gave me the information about Revenant Reborn said that when he was being playtested, he had unlimited wall run, and the tactical was a grapple like Pathfinder, but works closer to how the bat works for Vantage. And if you watch in that gameplay clip, you will see the fact that it does actually get sent out very similar to Vantage's bat, instead of working like Pathfinder's grapple. In the very top of that message he sent me, he also says the ultimate is a...
I like that. So it's going to be more of like a attack that you probably would use like either when you're climbing, I guess, if you want to jump to like another wall, or like if you want to grapple onto someone. That I like that idea more, like using it as like Pathfinder's grapple, but it's a bit more like consistent, where you could just like grapple and then zoom into your enemy. That would be quite good for a pushing team.
One-on-one fight in the void with whoever it hits, which is also the description of Phantom's abilities. This was a very early playtest of Revenant Reborn that everyone got confused that they thought was going to be a mobile legend, but was in fact an early work on Revenant Reborn that we had sitting in front of us this entire time. But the big question is, when are we actually going to see Revenant Reborn come into Apex Legends? Well, we also got a big hint from a developer themselves on when that's going to happen. The narrative lead, Ashley Reed, said, we got something that's coming a little bit closer to the middle of the season, end of the season, that we don't want to talk about too much yet. And just in case case you are a little familiar with the name Ashley Reed, that's actually the inspiration behind the character of Ash from both Titanfall and Apex Legends. Ash's full name is Ashley Reed. She goes on to say, we're looking at ways that we can tell bigger, more cohesive, longer stories with Apex and using the full extent of the universe and really getting a good look at the characters. We're expecting with some stuff we've already previously done, which seems to indicate we could even get something like Broken Ghost that we got back in season 5 when we hunt.
This is really smart. Doing more story-driven stuff right now with all the Overwatch like scandals going on. This is you big boy EA. They're being smart. Respawn have got their shit together. Just wish they'd just fix their fucking servers, man.
Hunted for Ash's head itself. There seems to be a lot of connection between her and what the lore is building to in the game. This makes me think that we are getting Revenant Reborn this season, or that we are going to get a quest that unlocks Revenant Reborn for season 18. The earliest we can expect this, as she said it will be in the middle of the season, would be on June 20th when we get the Dress to Kill collection event, which was also known in the files as codenamed Hitman. However, she did also say that it could come at...
Is that a prestige skin for Octane there? What? In what? So you could just get that? Okay.
At the end of the season, which would lead me to think that it would be for the OP Neon event, which we know absolutely nothing about except for a few skins. We don't know the official title of that event either. But regardless, it is pretty interesting that at this point,
your boy looks good.
Know what Revenant's gameplay looks like from an early playtest model. And it will be interesting to see that with the Revenant Reborn models that we've seen in the games and the different renders and how he almost looks like a completely different character, what Respawn will necessarily do with the current Revenant skins that already exist in the game. Do you go ahead and scrap all of those? Or do you allow players to actually switch between the old Revenant model and the new one depending on what they want to do, and that way people don't lose their skins? Because I don't know necessarily how you get around.
There's no way they're gonna let people lose their skins. That's not happening. It will be just like Overwatch. The model might be different and updated, but you can still use the old skins 100%. There's no way they're gonna stop us having skins or making like the skins we bought for characters not be valid. That would be such a ball drop. Oh my god.
This issue. What would be even crazier is if this Revenant ends up being a completely new character added to the game and that we get a lore quest to find, and he's actually like the evil Revenant from the Halloween mode that's come over to the main universe. As that Revenant exists in a separate timeline, it's a lot of lore stuff. It's very confusing, but I'll be interested to see how they actually end up pulling this off. Let me know down below, are you excited for the possibility of Revenant Reborn? What do you think it will mean for future Legends? Will they continue to get reworks like this, or will this only be a one-off for this character? Don't forget to check out the second channel by my editor Novell, and until the end next time, Legends.
Good job, Novell. Yeah, that would be kind of dope. It might seem very like lazy if they just re-release Revenant again. New character, Revenant 2. But I do kind of like the idea of like an evil, like Revenant's already evil, but like an eviler Revenant. It's just Revenant, but he's got like a twirly mustache and he can grapple. That would be kind of dope, actually.
Big chungus, big chungus.